And I suppose with the current situation, Gus, due to COVID over, this year and last year, and the shutdown of those pathways competition, does that throw a bit of a spanner in the works for yourself in regards to planning and that long-term planning, in particular for that pathways and junior academies?
Well, it's hard for the kids and it's hard for the coaches and staff at that level as well, because it's been stop-start and then it's been called off. And some kids have missed their age group football, so they've gone beyond their 18th year or 19th year or 20th year where it was their time to shine in their particular age group. The development of the NRL player, when you get a young fella into your system, he comes into age group football and he goes up a tier into junior rep football and he plays at a more elite level, but still against his own age group. The key to developing a player is when he's ready to play against men, be it in second tier or even NRL football, and being able to handle that. And that's when you really learn whether or not you've got a player that's potentially an NRL player or even a long-term NRL player. And we'll have NRL players that come through and play 1 game, 10 games, 100 games, or maybe 200 or 300 games. But you need them at all levels, because every game they play is important to the club and it's important to them too. So it's a process that takes a period of time. You've got to stick at it, and then you get very good at it, and then you start to produce better and better players as they come through. And that's what makes your club. That's what makes the culture of your club coming through, to have all those players playing together for a long period of time.
And finally, Gus, obviously our season's coming to an end, but no doubt for yourself, mate, you must be excited for the pre-season and I suppose now to be in the presence of this playing group for 2022.
Just want to get out of lockdown to start, so that we can get all our staff and all our players together and get them home from Queensland and get back to Belmore to our base. And I haven't even had a chance to get across and look at things there. And I've met all the staff through Zoom meetings, and we're all in lockdown at home. I get a little bit of respite because I get out a couple of times a week to go over to Channel 9 to work on the football. But, we're all experiencing something different at the moment. I think it's really important for our economy and for the mental health of everyone here in Sydney that we get out eventually and get back to life as normal. The key to that is obviously vaccinations, and we need to encourage more and more people to come forward so that we can start up business again, so we can get business moving and get people out working and get them out of the house doing constructive things. And that's the same way here at the Bulldogs. I'm sort of sitting here at the moment spinning my wheels. I hate sitting in this office all day doing Zoom meetings, and I'm more of a face-to-face person, and I want to get out and meet our people. I feel helpless at the moment with our coaches and players up there experiencing what they're experiencing at the back end of this year. But we're all pretty excited with what's coming into the club next year and what the future might hold. The job is an invitation to work hard, which I love doing. It's been my life, and I've done this a number of times. And I see very passionate people here, very motivated people here. Being in a losing football club is not good for anyone. Losing is not good for anyone in a football club. It makes everything else so hard. We want to enjoy our life in football, and to do that, you enjoy it more when you're winning, and that's where we need to get back to. Results are going to be very important. It's a results-based business. We're a professional football club. It should be about winning games, and we need to get back to that. Next year will be the first stepping stone towards that. It's been a disappointing year this year. I've got to say, the players look to me as though they're trying hard and they're committed to the task, but they just can't seem to get the results at the moment. And really, I just want this year over with. I want lockdown over with, so we can get back to Belmore and start working on a bright future.